For this question, you need to find an equation of the tangent line to the graph at the given point. Here we see the equation, and the graph is telling us that this is a circle. At this point, that is -1, -3, that we see here, we have a tangent line. So we need to find the equation of this tangent line. The solution here has 4 parts. In the first part, you need to differentiate both sides. In the second part, you're going to simplify and solve for y prime, and then evaluate at the point, and this is going to give us the instantaneous rate of change, the slope of the line. Then we are going to find the equation of the tangent line. So let's start the solution here, just differentiating both sides. So this is the notation to say that I'm going to differentiate the left side, and then this is the notation to say that I'm going to differentiate the right side. When we differentiate this, we see that it's an expression to a power for x and for y. So it means that we need to use the chain rule. And it's this formula here. So for x, u is going to be x plus 2, and u prime is going to be 1. For y, u is y minus 3, and u prime is going to be y prime. So let's get the differentiation, the derivative of this, and it's going to be 1 times 2. So this is u prime times the power times u to the power minus 1. Then plus y prime, that is the u prime, then the power, and then u to the power minus 1. And this is going to be equal, the differentiation of 37 is 0 because that is a constant. And this is the part of differentiating both sides. Now I'm going to simplify and solve for y prime. So for this one, it becomes 2x plus 2, and the power becomes 1, so I'm not writing that. Then y prime times 2, and then this one becomes y minus 3 to the power of 1 equals 0. Now, because I need to solve for y prime, it means that I need to isolate y prime, this term that is on the left ends on the right with an opposite sign. So we have that here. This was on the left and now it's on the right. And I'm going to divide the equation by this factor here in order to isolate y prime. So I'm going to divide by this, the left, and I'm going to divide the other side by the same. So I can simplify these two, and then the only thing that is remaining is y prime. This one is the only one that is remaining here. And then I also can simplify these two with these two. So the y prime is minus x plus 2 divided by y minus 3. This is the y prime, the instantaneous rate of change. So now I'm going to, let me make this big. So now I'm going to evaluate at the point. So the slope, let me move this a little bit to the slope is going to be the derivative evaluated at the point, and that is minus 1 plus 2, that is for the numerator, and minus 3 that is the denominator. Let me make this in steps. So I'm going to keep this negative here. The numerator becomes 1 and the denominator becomes minus 6. I have a negative and a negative, and that becomes a positive. So this is the slope of the tangent line. This is the slope of the tangent line. So now I can find the equation of the tangent line using this formula. So it's y plus 3, the value of y in the point, and then 1/6 x plus 1, the value in x in the point. So I am using this value minus 1 here to get plus 1, and this value here minus 3 here to get plus 3, and then this is y plus 3 equals 1/6 of x plus 1/6, and then y is 1/6 of x plus 1/6 minus 3. So finally the equation of the tangent line is 1/6 of x, 6 times minus 3 is minus 18 plus 1 minus 17/6, and this is the equation of the tangent line.